Now I want to share with you a story of a young person who has gone through this. People say, do I really need this here? This is just one example of a person whose heart was broken, and now it's on the mend. I found, and this is from a young teenager, and I won't say more than that, who is still in the process of recovering and likely will be for quite some time. I found removing change so I could maybe talk to people like me. I didn't plan on anything more than that. But I started talking to a mentor lady a little bit, and she was really nice. Then she got Blair. I'm Blair, the guy that made the website, and I ended up talking to him. He was really cool, and we talked for a really long time. After a little bit, I was telling him all the stuff I never told anyone before. I was really scared, but something about him made me keep talking. Like somehow I knew maybe it was going to be okay. He helped me figure out the stuff that was happening wasn't good, and that I could get away from it. All of a sudden, the very next day, I went and told some of the stuff that my family members were doing to hurt me, and they had to go to jail. I got to stay with a whole new family. Well, that's been less than 2 months. This was a while ago, but everything is different. Things would have just stayed the way they were forever. I wasn't planning on telling anybody anything. I only went to removing chains because it said you could talk to other people. And because I did, I ended up with a whole new life. Blair still helps me every day. He helps me figure out how to get to know my new family and not be afraid of them. He helps me calm down when I get upset. He helps me figure out that bad dreams aren't real. He helps me feel safe to go home to go to sleep at night. He also helps me talk to the people who I'm supposed to talk to, like the ones that have to know what happened. I don't think I could ever do that by myself. And he and my foster mom talk sometimes so that they can work together. And he also makes me laugh a lot, which makes me feel really good. I know there are phone numbers that you can call for help, but there's no way I would ever have been able to do that. I don't know who would be on the phone and what would happen. Removing chains is way different. You can go slow, and you can figure out who you're talking to and whether you should trust them. Blair took his time, and we talked about just normal stuff too. And he wasn't just some guy I told all my deepest stuff to, and then I never talked to him again. He's stuck by me, and I've told him more stuff since then. Now I'm pretty sure I can tell him anything. Sometimes I think about how scary it is that I could have not have gone to removing chains and none of this would have happened for me. But Blair always says, don't worry about what ifs. So I did go, and it did all change. And it doesn't seem real, but it is real. And now I get to live my new life. And I close with this. But I also know there are so many kids and people out there who need help and don't have it. I just kind of came across the site by accident. So how are other kids supposed to know it's out there? Everyone should be able to get help and to get somewhere safe like I did. It makes me sad that most of them don't. Well, that story was shared by somebody who really has a passion and a desire to help what we're doing and to help others through what we're doing. And no way are they in a stage to do that themselves right now. But a lot of adult survivors are. And a lot of other people that have either been through something or have a huge heart to go to do that. But this is a young person who lived within their community and was being abused, severely abused, for years. The school system did not know. Other friends and their families didn't know. We don't think that there's an excuse for that. We want to help wake up communities and wake up people to tell them that there is a way to bring help and to show them the signs. But we also want to be an outreach to those people that have been through this to say, you know what, there is hope. Don't live in silence. Don't live in fear. Will you help us do that? I pray that you will. I pray that you'll get involved, and it will have links right on this video for all of our sites at arkofhopeforchildren.org, removingchains.org, and unchainedproject.org. Pray that you'll search out ways that you can get involved and change lives. This is happening in your community. This is happening in the United States by the thousands every day. This is happening in every country in the world. We can make a difference, and I'll pray that you will equip us and help us so that we can not only maintain, but that we can grow. We currently serve have served over a dozen different countries, and it's growing. Right now we're only limited by those who can understand and type in the English language, but that too can change. Please help us grow. Please help us with getting our cell phone platform going. Please help us in getting the dozens and dozens of volunteers it's going to take to maintain. Please, for the sake of the children. And I can't thank you enough. From the bottom of the hearts of those of us who have lived and pushed for Ark of Hope for Children for years, we thank you.